Thanks for coming back to my channel. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to talk about the Bitcoin market, the larger market in general, and what should we do now? Will we run for the hills? Do you pack into the altcoins? Do you get into Bitcoin? Let's take a real quick look. But first, if you like this content, please subscribe to my channel, hit the likes and comment. It really helps with the Google algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. First up, if we take a look at coin market cap, Bitcoin's had a rough 7 days, 18% down, Ethereum 31% down. We have Cardano even today, 8% down on the week. There are a few tethers up, so there's that. USDC coins up. Yeah, the stable coins, Polygon Matic still up, but that one seems to be cooling down just a little bit. And Binance actually, Binance USD, a lot of stable coins. A lot of stable coins are up. If we take a look at the fear and greed index, we were yesterday at extreme fear 11. Today 19, so it's improving slightly, but not 100% improved yet. We want to get back to a greedy situation, so we all can make some money and the price will go up from there. That would be great. I want to talk about real quick what the plan should be now, because if we take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin dominance really fell hard all the way down to 39.5, and it looks like it's bouncing back up, right? You can see it pretty much appears to have bottomed out, and we do have some divergence here on the RSI as well. So it looks, and I mean you can tell by looking at the chart, that BTC Bitcoin dominance is coming back up. So it's very, very possible for Bitcoin dominance, to surge back up to, I would guess the 53 all the way up to 60% Bitcoin dominance. So that's possible. And what does that mean? So if we're talking about Bitcoin dominance, what that means is you should not, or you'd want to be in Bitcoin when the dominance is coming up, so that way you can make some gains versus being in altcoins. So it does appear that the Bitcoin dominance bottomed out and is coming back up. It really could do a, just take on up all the way up to, 60% up here, or it could do this thing where it goes like this and then heads back down. That's also possible. I would think with Bitcoin being on sale, that it would probably head back up to to these upper limits of dominance. Let's take a look at others. This is just others dominance, so all the altcoins, including Ethereum. You can see that they hit a big old high, and now they're coming back down. And you can see the RSI is heading down as well for others. So it's very possible that Bitcoin's the better place to be right now. Not financial advice, but I would say that's probably true, being as a lot of these altcoins, when the bear market came in, they were down 99.9%. Some of them didn't even come back. They were just gone forever. I think the best place to be when times are a little scary is Bitcoin, obviously. And you have a few altcoins that'll do okay. Ethereum, survived. But most of them are going to lose 99.999% of their value by comparison to Bitcoin, right? So in times when it get a little bit scary, it is a good idea to be in Bitcoin. And we can see that Bitcoin dominance has come up. So that means more people are stacking into the Bitcoin trade. Let's take a look at my ADA coin. I have a lot of Cardano, and it did do really well. It seems to be holding in there, hanging in. I'm a big fan of Cardano, so I always like to take a look at it. The RSI is coming up, chilling out. It never actually hit this bottom of the RSI, but it did go into an oversold situation. but it is coming back up. I would hope that we're able to claim up here this, what is this, 248 line soon, but it might take some time, right? It's going to depend on the rest of the market, how Bitcoin does. We can see that obviously it's coming up. It was pretty much a V-shaped recovery for Cardano, it looks like. But we have to wait and see. There's a little bit more work to do on that one. But I really like Cardano. It's one of my major holdings. And I do sell some from time to time, obviously, but I come back to Cardano all the time. Obviously not financial advice. So let's take a look at some of the news. ARK Invest, Kathy Woods says Bitcoin will go to 500,000, and she's not saying 500,000 this year, but she is saying that it's going to hit 500,000 eventually. And Kathy Woods is ARK Invest manager, another company buying up a ton of Bitcoin. She's got a lot of faith in Bitcoin. And she's saying that it will go up to 500,000 at some point, regardless of all the Elon Musk tweets. I do want to talk about real quick the Elon Musk tweets. He did make a new tweet. BTC Sessions is saying, I think you may be looking at this from the perspective of sacrificing base layer decentralization and security for transactions, whereas Lightning Network scales millions without sacrificing the former. Did you discount the notion of a layered approach? And Elon Musk says achieving truly decentralized finance power of the people is a noble, important goal. Yes, it is. Layer count depends on projected bandwidth and compute, both rising rapidly, which means single layer network cannot carry all human transactions in the future. But for now, Lightning is needed. So he's saying Lightning Network could be an answer to the problem that we're currently facing, but just for now. So he is interested, and does appear to be working on it and thinking of a Bitcoin an answer to the Bitcoin energy problem. So we might see something come out from Tesla where it's Tesla is into green Bitcoin mining or invents their own coin, which is what I've thought the whole time here. Speaking of the green energy problem, there's a lot of China owns, a good 65% of the mining. Chinese Bitcoin mining company invests $25 million in new facility in Texas. A lot of these Bitcoin mining companies are heading out to Texas, and Texas has a lot of green wind. I believe it's wind powered energy. They've already got a big mining facility out there, and China is interested in this as well. So we are moving to a future that is green for Bitcoin. We're not changing a ton of things. We're just using greener energy. And it appears to me that China is seeing this as a way for cheaper energy, and China's, investing in these Texas mines, and, it could be an answer for greener energy, and it seems to be moving that way. Bitmix, if you don't know who Bitmix is, they're Tether, and they're also an exchange. They also are pledging to go carbon neutral. So the whole space in Bitcoin is moving to a more green, friendlier, greener energy, which is a really good thing for the future. And it's being worked on. Of course, Vitalik is a little bit of a negative Nancy. Vitalik crypto is in a bubble. Bitcoin may get left behind due to its power usage. Vitalik Buterin, who is obviously Ethereum, said crypto is in a bubble, but it doesn't have a prediction of when it will pop. Of course, no one knows when it'll pop. He believes there is a possibility Bitcoin will overtake Ethereum in the future, and he's saying that because of the power usage. I like Vitalik Buterin a lot too, but he's saying Bitcoin's power usage is really high. With Ethereum, they're changing to a proof of stake protocol, which means you stake your Bitcoin, you stake your Ethereum, and this is going to use a lot less energy, which is why we're seeing coins like ADA run, because they're really low energy. They're proof of stake coins versus proof of work coins. He does see a future where Ethereum will flip Bitcoin, which is very possible in the future, I would think. It's just one of those things that might happen. Ethereum is the transactions that happen on Ethereum are insane. Vitalik Buterin's he's a good kid, I think. He did donate all that money to India. And one more piece of FUD that I just want to address is crypto regulation crackdown is starting, but it'll be okay, Advanti CEO says. So Advanti is another hedge fund that's invested into Bitcoin. If you don't know, they're contemplating passing a new law for crypto that called for exchanges and custodians to report crypto transactions larger than $10,000 USD. So this would mean that I'm sending money to you, you accept the money. If it's more than $10,000, we pay tax. But there are coins that are, there's going to be ways around this. I think there's non-registered exchanges, KuCoin, all, Bybit. It's not even, you don't have to register, you just need a VPN. There are going to be ways around this, and we are seeing Monero privacy coins pump 31% amid the taxation plans. Monero surges amid cryptocurrency taxation, adds to an 84% bounce since recent market crash. So it had fallen 50%, it gained back that 50% and now added 33% to that, it looks like, or 34%. So Monero, if you're not sure, if you're unfamiliar with Monero, it is a privacy coin and it is going on a tear. You don't see there's zero information with Monero. It is one of those ways around all this taxation law and these changes in the cryptocurrency laws with the $10,000. Obviously, follow the rules for the country that you are in. But I don't see this $10,000 rule as being a big deal. I think we're going to go into a future where people are on more decentralized exchanges and they just continue to do that. So that'll be the future that we're headed for. Again, we're still pretty rough, down quite a bit versus the past couple of days, obviously with that huge sell-off. But there's still a lot of coins that are really on sale. So not financial advice, obviously. I hate to tell people to put their money into things, but I put back everything into, I was considering taking a portion of the money out, tethering out or USDCing out and then waiting, but I did decide to just go ahead and leave everything in the crypto market. I think this is a fake out and we will see a new higher high sometime later this year. Not financial advice, obviously. And it's really, if you panic sold on that huge drop the other day, I really do feel for you. It sucks. But there are better things to come, and I think we're going to head back up here in hopefully the near future, but I think we're going to grind our way back up. So hang in there. Thanks so much for watching. Again, if you like this channel, please hit the like button, smash it up, and subscribe to my channel for more Bitcoin and financial news.